What is up, party people? Welcome to the podcast from far, far away.
Ooh.
I am your host today, the three-eyed Raven Braven. I am so excited for this podcast, the first of many that will be around this kind of genre. So let me introduce who we have today for this one. To my immediate left, we have the film fanatic, Dylan Branscombe.
Yeah, let me tell you, I've had a bad day.
Yeah, I know.
I've had a bad day.
I know. Me and my wife went to visit him at his work, and it was not fun.
And we've had podcast troubles.
Yes, so we're gonna. This one will be kind of rushed. That's why the camera looks really funky right now.
Yeah.
It like we're at an angle, and that's because there's no other way for the camera to work. It's like, you know, like when you're like the charger. It won't. My charger won't charge unless I have it at a certain kind of angle.
Yeah, that's where we're at right now.
That's kind of how we're. Yeah. That's kind of how we're doing. Anyway, to my far left, I'm so excited for him to be here today, and he'll be in a few other ones in this genre.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's favorite rogue. Mine and yours, Canaan Justice, the original
What is up?
beard.
the original beard, the OG
Original
bearded.
Yep. Obviously.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. All right. So, if you got it from the title sequence or the title itself, because I assume this is gonna have an intro to it as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Dylan here, killing it with the edits. Gotta give praise to that.
Okay, they're okay.
I gotta give praise to it. But this is about the end, I want to say, of the Clone Wars era, the Bad Batch. And yes, it is very sad to me that it's
We'll
the
probably
end.
have more, but
I mean, we'll probably have more.
I don't think it's the end, but
I
they
mean,
make too much money.
it feels like it right now.
Yeah.
I don't know really where that we can go with this. Like with
Star Wars, man, we got so many possibilities.
That's true.
It's a
let's
galaxy of possibilities.
Let's branch outside the Skywalkers, though. Anyway. Oh gosh,
it does that. It'll take off.
I'm just noticing it with the camera.
What?
Look, it's just making waves.
It always does that.
Oh, does it really? Okay.
Yeah. Well, our camera sucks.
Oh yeah, our camera does suck. You're gonna see a different change this week because you're gonna see a different change in the next few months because I'm noticing our camera sucks and I do not like it.
Yeah. No, yeah. Our
All
camera's
right.
not great.
All right, well, we're gonna get right into it.
Woo.
We're gonna do a brief summary on what we thought of each season.
Okay.
And then we're just gonna go overall like what our favorite Bad Batch clone was, and then what our favorite episode was.
Oh.
And
I got IMDb real quick.
and I'm gonna have Canaan start off first since you are the other than me, you're one of the biggest Star Wars people I know. So I know you're really big
My
into Star Wars.
second watch through of Clone Wars right now. So.
Oh, nice.
Of course.
I mean, Clone Wars is amazing.
Too much.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with you first. We're gonna talk about the season first. What was your favorite? Let's go with season one. What did you think of season one of the Bad Batch?
I'll be honest. I don't really remember much from season one. It was a long time ago.
It was 2021. 3 years ago.
Yeah,
it's pretty crazy.
Probably the last time I watched it.
Yeah. I didn't watch through it either.
I really don't remember much from that season other than the beginning where Order 66 happened and all that.
Good episode.
And Crosshair decided to turn on the rest of them to go with Empire. That was probably one of my favorite moments in that first season because I knew it was going to be a good setup for a story, and I was right.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a good one. What about you, Dylan? What do you think of season one?
Season one is full of hits and misses.
Yeah.
From what I remember. The first episode, while it is an hour and 10 minutes, meaty episode. Very good, though.
Very
I had
good.
a good time. It was cool seeing Rebels. What's his name?
Canaan.
It was cool seeing him as a Padawan. That was really dope.
Caleb Doom.
Yeah, that was really cool. My favorite episode, though, is probably, I think it's either Return to Kamino or Kamino Lost at the end, where we actually, I like the moment where they show Kamino, empty.
Yeah.
That really hit. I watched that.
I forgot about that
It
one.
really,
that was good.
it really does because
and it does show also Crosshair turning on them and going to the Empire, which was a great. And then obviously that comes the comeuppance for this season. Crosshair's definitely my favorite one out of all of them. We'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
I'm going to have to agree with you on that.
I'm going to say season one, my favorite part of season one was I think the middle, the mid-season finale, which was with Rex and getting the chips removed from their head. I thought that was a really cool scene, and then you had Cad Bane show up. I was like,
I always love Cad Bane.
yeah, Cad Bane's just one of those one of those antagonists. You're just like, man, I'm happy to see you here.
Yeah, for real.
Like, I don't care if you're like against me at all. Like you're so cool. But yeah, that was one of my favorite parts of season 1. And like, wow, I really like season 1. I
should have brought my Cad Pop.
Oh, you got a Cad Paint Pop?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, my
that's pretty
gosh,
sick.
I should have brought it to set right there.
That's pretty sick.
Dang.
Yeah, we have pops. You can't see them right now. I got my pops out, and the camera, you can't even see them. I have
Hunter,
and I have a Delta Squad clone trooper.
there you go.
Commando trooper.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
Don't hate me, Star Wars fans. But yeah, that's season 1. I'm gonna go with season 2 with Dylan. We'll start.
All right, season 2 is my favorite season.
Okay.
And here's the thing: there's more filler in season 2, I think.
Yes.
But the highs of season 2 are the highs of the show.
Yeah.
I love the solitary clone episode. I think that's Cody, right? Is that Cody?
Second episode.
Third episode.
Third episode. Yes.
It's Cody. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool. And I think Truth and Consequences also is a good one. The Outpost, which also brings in the Beast, the Zilla Beast.
The fact that Zilla Beast came back, like,
Pretty sick.
Several times.
That's one of those things where I'm like, when at the end of Clone Wars, you're like, where'd it go? What happened?
Yeah.
To it?
And this is full spoilers also, right?
Yeah.
By the way.
Oh yeah, we could do full spoilers.
So yeah, Plan 99 also, the season 2 finale.
Oh my
with
gosh.
with Tech dying.
I cried
Man,
so much.
so good. Like, it's hard to pick a favorite episode from that because the highs of season 2 are so high.
Like, the highs are high, the lows are low.
Yeah, they are, and I think the highs are enough to carry it for
Yeah.
me. Season 3 is probably a better season than season 2 is, but yeah, that's what I think.
I'm about to say
season 2.
season 3 like had less filler, a little less fillers than that, I believe.
Yeah, I agree.
Uh,
Season 3 took its time, I think, a little too much.
Yeah.
We'll get to that, but
Canaan, I'm gonna go with you for season 2 next. What you got?
Well, I did like season 2 a lot too. We saw kind of a development of Crosshair's character
Mhm.
as well, which Crosshair's
yeah.
probably my favorite.
I think Omega's a better character too in season 1 and season 2.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
I
she
think that's
is.
something that was because season 1 I was like, oh my gosh, she is so annoying,
Shut up.
so annoying.
Shut up.
Yeah, and like little did I know, from season 1 from her being so annoying to season 3 becoming like one of my favorite characters in the show.
Oh yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Like it was just like, oh my gosh, okay,
They
paid off.
Dave Filoni knows how to do it with certain characters.
Hey,
man.
Ahsoka was also very annoying when
Yes,
she
she
was
was.
when she was there at the
Yes,
beginning.
she was.
That's just
Yeah.
one of my favorite
Yeah.
characters in Star Wars. So, but yeah,
But my favorite episode is definitely Plan 99.
so
losing
good.
Tech.
I'm gonna agree with you on that.
I just I
Perfectly
like Tech
ten-
so much because
so intense too, man.
I saw parts of me in Tech,
Yeah,
and so I was just like, losing him was just really
it's like
devastating.
that's the
for
one
me.
we had to lose. Why can't we
Yeah.
do it like what's
Yeah.
the big guy's name?
Wrecker.
Wrecker. I'm just kidding. I love Wrecker too.
But I like
but,
Wrecker
Yeah.
too. I like all of them.
Yeah, I like all of them. I like all of them.
I must say each one has their own like certain personality. D. Bradley Baker did a really good
Yeah.
job with that.
Oh, yeah.
Like
great.
I'm gonna say like because like how I rank them, like season 3 is my favorite, but season 2 is like second because like you said, those highs are very very high.
Yeah.
But I agree with like one of my favorites is Crosshair, like
Yeah.
definitely because like how just like the rise and fall of like what he believes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
And that's really shown in like I think it's there's a snow like I can't remember the exact name of it, the
That is
snow
the-
episode.
Oh.
in this,
That is an amazing
in
episode.
this season.
In this season, good.
Is my favorite one. That's my favorite one.
That's a really good episode. I have to find it.
It's in season 2.
Season 2.
This is season 2.
Yeah, that's a season 2
I thought
one.
it was season 3.
I thought it was season 3 too.
No, it's season
Might be
2.
Season 2.
Uh,
Oh, the Outpost.
yeah, the Outpost.
Yeah, I talked about that one.
The Outpost. The Outpost is a phenomenal.
Isn't that where he kills?
Yeah,
Gosh,
Mhm.
man.
Yes,
Woo,
so
man.
good.
That's Crosshair is the best, dude.
like
Crosshair's so good.
like Crosshair's story is beautiful, and
Mm-hmm.
it's something about it. I liked Mayday the clone. I liked him. I liked his character. There's certain parts about it, like
Wait, who?
like Mayday the clone that he was with
Oh,
at
yeah.
that time, and
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it's so good.
It was so good. I agree.
I'm gonna start off with season 3 because season 3 is my favorite.
Okay.
Season 3 is my favorite. We get the full story of Omega.
Mm-hmm.
We get everything like that. Everything from last season's flushed out with Omega. Like
Yep.
she is a full-grown character now.
Seeing her at the end, grown up.
Oh my god!
Tear to my eye, dude. Man,
Like-
it was beautiful.
And Asajj Ventress with hair. What?
Whoa, that was weird.
Yeah, I know.
That was I forgot she was in the trailer.
Yeah,
So like when she showed up, I was like, oh, whoa, okay, this is different.
I think the one with her was my favorite episode. But
That was a really cool episode.
because that was a really cool episode. Like it shows her with the yellow lightsaber, and that's really cool. But like you see this, like story arcs are like being fulfilled of Hunter, Crosshair, Omega.
Yeah.
The only thing I wished we saw more in this season was Echo got to do something, man.
Yeah.
Give him
For real.
something to do.
Yeah.
He's just one of those cameo characters at that point.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
I was like, man, I really feel bad for my boy. Come on.
Yeah.
But and I think we'll probably see more of the clones in the coming. Like, I know we saw. I'm over here saying that it's the end of the Clone Wars and like that's the end.
We'll see more of
But
them.
I believe we're going to see the Clone Rebellion that they talked about it in Rebels a bit, where the clones rose up against the Empire
Yeah.
as like a unit, and were completely almost wiped out.
Yeah.
And I think we're gonna see that with like a Rex show. You
Ooh.
know? And I think if we get that, that's gonna slap.
Yeah, I agree.
It's gonna be completely awesome.
Hmm.
I'm gonna leave you for last one on this one,
Okay.
and go for Canaan season 3. What do you think?
Season 3, I thought it was a good conclusion.
Yeah.
I didn't quite like it as much as season 2,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I can understand that.
it did have a lot of memorable things, especially that one episode where I can't remember the name of the episode. Might be, is it Point of No Return? I think.
Good episode. Yeah.
The one where the Empire comes to the what is the name of the planet that's staying on? It
No, I know what you're talking about.
completely
Tantus?
Tantus. That's
Yeah.
it.
Tantus.
Where the Empire came to get the Omega.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Very intense episode. I love the tension in that episode. Was really
I love
good.
that one.
Yeah.
And it really showed, a change in Crosshair
Yeah.
character as well too.
Yes, absolutely.
I agree.
'Cause, yeah, it was a very good season, and that episode in particular just felt like
It was great.
this is the start of the end, right?
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
What you got?
Season 3. So, like I said, I don't think it's as strong as season 2. I think it's better than season 1.
Oh, that's not hard.
I think this season had a pacing issue.
Oh yeah.
I think its highs are high. I do like the Point of No Return episode. That's a really good episode. I like the finale. Finale wraps everything together really well.
Like with no plot holes or
yeah.
or fan service.
Yeah.
Like, no fan service.
Very,
I
very
like
good.
That.
I think once we get to Point of No Return, what you brought up with saying like it felt like we were getting to the end.
Yeah.
I agree. I was like, oh man, I can't wait for the next 4 episodes. They're gonna go so crazy, and the next 4 episodes were so slow. It felt like we were in a parking lot. We were on the highway, and the next thing you know, we pull into the parking lot somewhere, and we're going like 10 miles an hour. It's like to get to where we need to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was just like. It was like, oh my gosh, I can't. And then once I got to the end, I was like, okay, that was good. I'm glad we got there. But like, it felt like Point of No Return. It was like, all right, next episode needs to be killer, and like we need to keep building
Yeah, I agree.
each episode. And instead, we built a little bit, and we built maybe a little bit more on the next one.
Yeah, let me get season 3 followed so I know where y'all talking about.
And like, I think there was a lot of
word. I see where.
I think there was a lot of episodes where Omega kind of did the same thing over and over again with these kids she was with. And it was the point where I was like, okay, can we like get them out now? Can we like go?
Yeah.
Can we like go a little bit? And like, because I think the pacing of the show is very quick, and I think that's why in my head I was like, let's like, all right, the show is quick, it's very fast paced, let's get it going. And then
exactly.
it like slowed way down the last few episodes, and I was like, ugh, okay.
I mean, I sort of get why they did it. They wanted to show everything they could
Yeah,
about
I agree.
the ending and everything, but like
yeah,
it's just
could have been done better.
Yeah,
You know? Yeah.
I agree.
Doesn't matter. I think season 3 is still very good, and it is satisfying, and to that
I'm a
group of people, but
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I take it back. I said the Harbinger was my favorite episode, which is the one with Visage Vetris. I take it back. The Extraction is my favorite.
Extraction's
one.
good too.
Extraction is very good, and that's because the one scene between Rex and Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
That scene that is so powerful to me because you see them in Rebels later.
Yeah.
You know you're going to see them in Rebels later. You know you're going to see them together, and we don't know how that happens completely yet. We don't.
Yeah.
No clue on how that happens, but just like it's just seeing it. You seeing the brothers.
Wolf left them too, right? He was going to shoot them, and
he was
let
going
them
to shoot. He let him go.
So good. God, it's so good.
He's
Wolf's like one of my favorites too.
And he's like, they may be traitors, but they're our brothers.
They're our brothers, yeah.
I was
so
I
good.
was like, that's such a good line,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, I
That's
agree.
such a good line,
I
and
agree.
I was like blown away by how that stuff worked there.
Mhm.
But I'll move on to the next topic. So if y'all had to pick a favorite episode,
Out of all of them?
yeah,
Woo.
I'm gonna say it's a hard choice. But what would be your favorite episode?
Probably Plan 99.
I'm gonna have to agree.
It's Plan 99 or The Outpost, like we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
I think those two are like the pinnacle of what Filoni talks about with making these shows a little darker and a little more serious toned. Obviously, have your filler. It's a kid's show at the end of the day. So it's like the Clone Wars. Love the Clone Wars. But hey, watching back some of those early seasons, oh man,
yeah,
a little bit of a drag. Rough. Even like the season before the last season, season 7, I think. Season 7 has some, or maybe it's season 6.
Season 7 was the last season.
Season 6. Yeah, season 6 has some episodes where I'm like, isn't that the Jar Jar season? Where it's like there's like season 7 even has filler stuff with Ahsoka. And
we don't talk about the Martinez sisters.
The Martinez sisters. Yeah, I mean, hey, they're fine characters, whatever. But just kind of like for last season, I was like, okay, let's get the ball rolling a little bit, you know?
About the last
and now the last 5 episodes, it's like, oh, man, good. But anyways, that's not what this podcast is about. But
oh, my gosh. If you like us to depict Clone Wars, we can get more people on here, and we will do it.
And I think what Filoni's doing, the animation style looks great. It gets better every season of this animation style I've seen. Tales of the Empire, I've seen only 2 episodes of. It's okay, but it looks great. Like they've improved every time.
I'm about to say, me and my brother have watched Tales of the Empire. We're only missing 2 episodes, but like left. It's so good, like with its animation.
Yeah,
like, we talked about it. We're talking about like just a look of Grievous.
Yeah,
like how can you?
Oh man, talk about one of the good scenes, dude. Man, when we get to see them invading Dathomir again, I'm like, bro, I forget how freaking sinister this is.
I was like, how can you upgrade something that already looked good in animation? Like how can you just upgrade that and it look even better?
Grievous is scary in that episode.
Oh, run!
It's terrifying.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, and the way he kills is it her mom? I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know the Night Sisters work. So,
as someone who ran a Star Wars D&D, don't ask me anything.
But yeah,
I know it. I just don't like talking about it.
But yeah, I think those 2 episodes, Plan 99 and The Outpost, are good examples of what Filoni is trying to do with these animated shows, and that's make them a little more adult, especially after watching Bad Batch and X-Men 97 were going on at the same time. Watching those back to back and see how much Star Wars is like, okay, we can take an adult approach with our animated stuff, and X-Men definitely taking the adult approach with their stuff. It's like very cool to see those clash and stuff like that.
Did you say Plan 99 is your favorite episode as well?
It's probably going to be the Outpost episode for me.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good one too.
It's just that one always stands out to me, and it made me
storytelling.
Cry
Storytelling is good.
Because I was just like, this is what I wanted Crosshair to be.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It was so good.
It's so good
because they did that slow burn. I think that's the slow burn that they kind of failed at with this season. But the slow burn that really worked in season 2 was a slow burn of Crosshair redeeming himself from the end of season 1, and that really worked in season 2. For me.
I mean, they still try to like add on to it this season.
Yeah,
which I mean, like,
it fine.
It worked, but like at the end of the day, I was like, they did a little better in season 2.
I already saw that redemption in season 2. Yeah,
But like the whole like his hand shaking and trying to shoot, like
dude, so good. And then he hits the shot right at the end.
Yeah, because he does it with the other hand.
Yeah, bro. I was so hyped, dude.
Yeah, he does it with the other hand on Hunter's shoulder, and I was like,
dude, that was so hype. I was like,
and then Hunter got him at the exact same time as well. Like, like Hunter shot. I can't remember the doctor's name, but shot the doctor, and at the last second, Crosshair shot the cuffs, like the tiniest shot. He made it with the opposite hand, proving he could still do it.
Yeah,
I was like,
oh man, smiling the whole time.
I was like,
let's go.
I was like, my boy's back. My boy's
having
back.
that episode in the X-Men 97 the same day. I was like, this is the best. This is the absolute best.
I was like, I'm on cloud like freaking 9 right now, like as a Star Wars fan and Marvel fan.
Yeah.
But by the way, if you like to see our talks about X-Men 97, you can see it later.
Ethan Justice hosted it.
Yeah, Ethan Justice did host it.
Yep.
And it hopefully will be linked at the like you know
like
you know how they do in YouTube videos.
Yeah, I put the end cards at the end of the Hellblade one.
Oh, did you really? I haven't watched the full end of it yet. So
I put it's like the most recent video, so it's X-Men 97 one.
Cool.
Yeah. So check out Hellblade 2 review. By the way, it's just me and Braven.
Yeah, it's literally just us. We only played that. But
would be me too if I had an Xbox.
But with all right, so like that's our favorite episode, Plane 99 or The Outpost.
What about you?
Plane 99.
Okay. Cool.
Or The Outpost, one of the two.
Yeah, I know. It's like
I can't choose. Yeah, I can't choose.
Yeah.
It's so hard for me.
They are both very, very good.
And
the first episode's good too. I think that's one that gets kind of overshadowed.
Oh yeah, like
seeing the Emperor in animated form like that was like very cool, and I was like, okay,
very scary.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, and we saw him in Clone Wars, of course, but like seeing him be the leader, of this empire is like really sick. Yes,
like
hearing that voice again too, it's just like, oh man, I'm geeking out.
Yeah, absolutely. What was it? So he tapped on it, like saying, like you said, Tech was your like favorite with all of them.
Well, he was the one I related to the most.
Okay, I was gonna ask, like, who's y'all's favorite Bad Batch member?
Crosshair, definitely.
Crosshair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would probably say second. My weakest one is Wrecker, unfortunately.
Yeah, they don't do much with him.
I think I do love D. Bradley Baker. His voice does get on my nerves a little bit. I think my second favorite is probably Hunter.
Yeah.
Hunter, Omega, like tied.
Yeah.
Because they're kind of like the same because they interact so much.
Oh yeah.
So like Hunter and Omega are probably intertwined. For all those three are like the top ones. Tech's good though too. I like Tech.
I like Wrecker though. He's just like a big
He's
lumbering
a big baby.
child.
He's a big baby.
It was great.
Yeah, I agree.
Echo's like dead last for me just because he don't do much.
I know. Like I was really excited when they brought him back. I was like, oh, it's Echo.
Like season 1 and 2, I'm like, yeah, all right, let's go Echo. And then season 3, I'm like, I'm like, where'd you go, Echo?
Yeah, for real. Yeah, Echo was kind of disappointing.
Where'd you go, Echo? Like, but what was it I was gonna say? So that's pretty much all the question. I told you this one wouldn't be long, that long.
That's okay.
But I have one last thing, kind of funny thing I thought about and saw.
What is it?
We at the end of the show, we see Omega, and it's years in the future. She's older now. She's grown up.
Dear.
And she's gonna go.
Crying.
She's gonna go fight with the rebels against the Empire.
Crying.
Yeah.
Crying.
Yeah, like her.
Her and Hunter standing side by side, and Hunter looks old and weary, and she's taller than him.
Yeah, she's like in her 20s.
Bro, I can't. I was crying. I was like, oh my god,
like
she's all grown up.
Yeah, the little girl we all hated is now.
I'm crying.
But now, if anybody watches this and knows the voice actors for Omega, no, we don't hate you. No, we don't hate the character anymore. It's just one of those. It's just. It
took a while for me to warm up to him.
Yeah, like it's a new character. It takes a while to warm up to them and stuff like that. But
definitely feel that.
In one of the episodes, in the Bad Batch, we see the Bad Batch help Ryloth and Chem Syndulla and all this stuff, and the daughter.
That's season 1.
Yeah, season 1, and their daughter. If you know, their daughter is Hera Syndulla, who is in Rebels.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And she leads all the pilots in Rebels. Omega went and flew for her.
That's so cool. They cut the full circle.
Yeah, it's like a full circle of it, like because granted,
Hella's cool too.
I really never.
Hella's a cool character.
Hera.
Or what was it? Hella. Who's Hella?
You're thinking Hellblade.
Hellblade. No, I'm Hellblade and Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, true.
Kate Blanchett,
Yeah, but Hera. But
Hera.
The thing with that, what was it? I wanted to know when that took place, and I might be wrong about this, but I saw this on the internet that I could be wrong about this. Someone can.
Hey, if you're lying, you're dying.
Dying anyway. Someone if I'm wrong, go in the comments. Tell me, please. I like to really know when this takes place. Someone said that this takes place after the first Death Star blew up, like the end.
The end of 4.
Where Omega is like going to go join the pilots and stuff like that. Her leaving. Oh, it's my brother. Welcome to Hog Rider Radio.
Yep. You're probably gonna hear the garage opening.
Yeah, but the end of Bad Batch.
Yeah.
Reportedly takes place after New Hope.
Interesting.
And, I was like, that's kind of cool how that could work. So maybe we'll see more of that. Maybe we'll see more of
Rebels, it was kind of hard for them to get people to join until they beat the Empire, right? Isn't that kind of okay, cool.
Yeah, it was like just cells of like people, and it was hard for them to get more people involved with the Empire and to fight the Empire because everybody was scared. Everybody didn't know what to do. So I could see that happening and that being the case.
Yeah.
But who knows? We might see more of it.
Might see her again.
I would like to see Omega again. Personally,
me too.
I thought the Bad Batch ended very.
I don't think they'd end it like that if we weren't going to see her again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really hope so.
Yeah.
Like a hopeful, and I liked how she had text goggles right there on the.
Oh yeah.
Because he's the one that taught her how to fly.
Yeah. That made me cry a little bit too.
You can walk through. It's all good.
Yeah, you're good, bro. Welcome to Hog Rider Radio.
Yeah.
But he taught her how to fly. That's the coolest thing to me. Is like,
and now she's flying for the Rebels. Dude.
Yeah, she's flying for the Rebels. Like, I can just see.
Love it.
I can see because the Force flows through every living being. I see Tech just watching over, just be
yeah, golly, man. Jeez, I don't know. I'd like to see Omega maybe in we know announced Star Wars stuff down the line post Empire or like
Yes.
post Death Star 1. I mean, we got like that Mando movie coming out.
Yeah, we got the
Rogue
Mando.
Squadron.
Yeah,
Is
we
that
got.
still happening?
I don't know. Listen, I'm the biggest Star Wars fan out of like I think the entire Hog Rider group, and
You are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take that title.
Yeah,
for sure.
gladly.
Yeah.
And Disney, I'm not gonna say anything bad about Disney. Disney
Okay.
does some great things,
Yeah.
but sometimes they just don't know what they're doing, and they get their wires crossed.
Yeah.
Like,
Definitely.
like they get their wires crossed, and like they're stepping over each other's like,
No, yeah, Disney messes up all the time.
yeah, like.
Yeah, that is not
That's
like,
not
like,
popular
like,
opinion.
like they test, like especially with Star Wars, they step over each other's feet. I feel like a few times, and like they're trying to dance, and someone steps on somebody's foot, and it's
And then they fall.
Yeah.
And then everybody falls.
and then everyone gets
And everyone's
mad.
laughing.
Yeah,
Ha ha ha! You made Rise of Skywalker. You know.
somehow the Emperor.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
No, like I've got no problem with Disney. Like if you don't like Disney because of Star Wars, I hate to be this way. You can't be mad at Disney because of Star Wars because like of season 7 of Clone Wars,
Yep.
Tales of the Jedi.
Tales of the Empire 2.
Tales of the Empire is good as well. Like it's not as good as Tales of the Jedi in my opinion, but
Yep.
it's still pretty good. Ahsoka's like a good 80% good.
First 2 seasons of Mando.
The first 2 seasons of Mando,
Third season.
first 2 seasons of Mando, great. Third season's mediocre.
Book of
Love
Boba Fett screwed everything up.
it. But
Calling it.
no, that's the push for Baby Yoda.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
if they just had Boba Fett, just be cool. And Book of Boba Fett, people would have
Yep.
loved it.
Hi guys. So we just lost our camera. We told you all at the beginning of the podcast it was faulty equipment. Throw a clone helmet up with like
Oh, loading.
yeah,
Okay.
That's funny.
that'd be funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just gonna end it there.
I have some stuff to say.
Yes, go right ahead.
We are live streaming for the Game Fest on June 7th.
Oh, yeah.
Be there or be square. We're going to react to everything. Then also, later that week, we're going to have a podcast where we react to PlayStation Showcase, State of Play. Wait, right? The Summer Game Fest?
That's Friday, bud.
What?
PlayStation Showcase is this week.
Yeah, I know. Next week.
Oh, I thought we were reacting to it this Friday.
This week, we're reacting to PlayStation Showcase. Next week, we'll be doing the stream, and then reacting to the stream and Xbox Showcase.
That's next week. Yeah, that's next week.
Where we have a podcast where we discuss everything. And that'll be on YouTube and Spotify. And after that, we have some shows we're reviewing.
Yep.
Some movies, some games.
We
I'll
got,
put- yeah,
Ready.
it'll be fun.
We've got a lot planned for the summer, and we should have more better gear, better camera, better adapter.
Dylan gives the Bad Batch an 8.7 out of 10.
Braven gives a bet 8.7.
8.7 out of 10.
I give it a 9.2 out of 10. Not bad.
8.5 out of 10. I'm sorry.
He's sour about it.
Nah, he
I'm
is
just kidding.
sour.
That's a good rating. That's a good rating.
It's not bad.
Okay.
But I just like clones. All right. That is all. Join. Make sure to like, follow, subscribe. Give us a what was it?
What's on Spotify?
Yeah.
Give us a follow, rate us 5 stars, share with your friends,
There you go.
watch more episodes, listen to more episodes, join our Discord. Links in the description below. All of our socials will be in the description below. Our Twitch is in the description below. Everything's in the description below.
Yeah. Everything should be in the description.
And subscribe.
Yeah. Go watch some more videos. Like if you want to go see X-Men 97.
Hellblade 2.
Hellblade 2. Let's put some more light on that one.
Yep.
But yeah, thank you all for joining and listening to us talk some Star Wars for a little bit. We love you. We gotta say it back.
Bye-bye.
All right.
May the Force be with you.
May the Force be with you.